Hi, my name is Gail and welcome to the training tutorial of the balance sheet and trial balance that you have purchased on the website www.startupbusiness.co.za. I ask you please to read the conditions of sale on the website. It is my intention to have a long and mutually prosperous business relationship with all the clients who purchase and use the products, to support you in using the products, editing the products to suit you if you require, and design other products that are not yet for sale on the website. To this end, please do not copy or distribute a product that you have purchased for yourself or for your business to others for their use. I need to sustain my business to be able to support you for many years to come, and the prices of the products are extremely reasonable for you to refer your colleagues and friends and business associates to buy their own. I thank you for this. If the video appears not to be centered on your screen, please use the bars running along the side of the video and along the bottom to center it on your screen. Make sure that you can see the worksheets that I'm now circling, and that you can see the timeline that allows you to pause and play the video. To produce the video, to allow the font to be the size that you do not need a magnifying glass for, on some of your screens it will appear to be squashed up a bit in the right-hand side of your screen, so please use the bars to center. The standard products with functionality have protected cells in them to try to prevent as far as possible the copying of the products, and for you, more importantly, not to accidentally override formulas that automatically calculate balances and values, etc. That being said, allow me to repeat myself and say that any product that you purchase on the website, you are welcome to contact me should you require any editing of the product to suit your needs, or if you require a product that is not for sale on the website yet, or if you require any cells that have been protected to be unprotected for your own input. Some of the protected cells you can still enter on to view the formulas that have been entered, and some cells will not allow you to enter on for copyright purposes. When you try to enter on a cell that is protected even from viewing, your cursor will jump to the next protected cell. Don't get a fright, just use the bars running along the right-hand side of the worksheet to drag your cursor either down or up, and the bar running along the bottom to drag your cursor either right or left to get back to the cell that you want to view. You will very soon get used to it and be zipping around the worksheet in no time. The first thing that you will do when you receive the product is to save the file on your computer or server, and please save it twice, each with a different name. Save one, for example, as the product name and then the word original, and then save it with another file name using perhaps just the product name. Keep the original file then and don't ever work in it. This is for in case you delete a cell accidentally, so that you can refer back to the original product to get the information of what you deleted. Once you have saved the two files, make sure that the original file is closed and that the file that you work in will then be the file that you saved for the working file. Then you will enter your own name into the product. There will be one worksheet in each product that you will enter your name in. And once you've entered the name on that particular worksheet, which in this case, for the balance sheet and trial balance product, you will enter your name on the balance sheet worksheet that I'm circling at the bottom. And it will automatically update the name in the trial balance worksheet. On the trial balance worksheet, it will not allow you to edit your name and the month or the year because that is done in the balance sheet, which will automatically update the trial balance. We've edited the date in the balance sheet worksheet now, which will automatically update the date in the trial balance. The years in the balance sheet will be editable for your purposes, of course, and the date on the trial balance will be editable to suit the date for you to enter that you will be using the product. All the accounting products on the website serve two purposes. The first purpose is for you to use, in this case, the balance sheet, just for a template, if that's all that you were looking for, and the trial balance, just for a template, if that's all you were looking for. And the second purpose is an educational tool, in that each cell represented on the balance sheet, you will see where I'm circling, shows you where the figure came from for that particular line item on a balance sheet, where it came from the trial balance. And there's a trial balance link for you to link to the trial balance directly off of the balance sheet worksheet. And there's a trial balance worksheet for you to click on, which will take you to the same worksheet. So if we click on the trial balance link there, it will take you to the trial balance. And if we click on the trial balance worksheet, it will also take you to the trial balance. So each figure represented on the balance sheet will show you which cells are being used to populate the figure for plant and equipment, and for trade and other receivables, and for cash in equivalents, and so on. The other educational value is that you will notice the blue numbers running along the left-hand side of the balance sheet worksheet. And if you click on any of these numbers, it will give you a full description of what that heading or that account name represents on a balance sheet. So if we go and click on the number 1, it will take you to the worksheet that explains what an asset is. And it gives you examples of transactions that take place that result in values in that item on the balance sheet. And each and every item on a balance sheet has the same explanation of what it is and where the entries come from to populate the amounts for that item on the balance sheet. If you don't delete any of the formulas from the balance sheet, you can delete all the values from the trial balance and enter your own values for your own business, and it will then clear out the balance sheet. The only figures that will remain will be the current value of your long-term liabilities, which you will then also be able to go and edit for your own figures. And the previous year's figures, I've just put in this balance sheet as an example, which you can also then delete to enter your own figures. Let's just go and undo the deletions. So if you leave the formulas in the balance sheet and enter your own figures into the trial balance, it will automatically update the balance sheet figures for you. Before you delete the trial balance figures, please go and have a look. Some of the figures are drawing from worksheets within the product. For example, this figure, profit loss disposal on fixed asset, is drawing from the worksheet 1AI and column T and row 87. So it will be worksheet 1AI, column T, and row 87. It's bringing the figure from there, so you may want to go and look at that worksheet to see where the figure is coming from. And there are other figures on the trial balance that are populated from worksheets within the file, such as the fixed assets is drawing from the worksheet, and the accumulated depreciation is drawing from a worksheet. So just go and take a look at those before you delete any cells, or you can always have a look at those formulas and the related worksheets on the original file that you save. The trial balance accounts are also editable to suit your needs. Some of them are not editable. Those accounts that are common to any business are not editable, but the accounts that you would need to edit to suit your business are all editable. And if you use this product together with the other products, such as the cash book or the income statement and the sales forecast, then you would rename the accounts to suit the way you have renamed them in those products. All the financial products available on the website use the same chart of accounts, which will enable you to integrate the various products into the balance sheet. For example, you will be able to integrate the fixed assets register into the trial balance and then the trial balance into the balance sheet. You will be able to integrate the business cash book into the trial balance and then into the income statement and the balance sheet, and the sales forecast into the trial balance and into the balance sheet. If you wish to edit the products to suit your own chart of accounts, you can also do that within each product and still be able to integrate. The other products, for example, the budget, which also fulfills the income statement and management account format, are prepared on the same basis as the balance sheet, where each account you have an explanation for and a worksheet to enter your figures that will automatically update your summary of your income statement or budget or management accounts, whichever you want to use the format for. And it uses the same chart of accounts of the product, trial balance and balance sheet. I trust that this product and others fulfill your expectations and more. Thank you so much for your patronage, and I hope to speak to you again very soon.